Welcome to the preview of Europa League semi-final Manchester United versus Sevilla. Let's look at a bit of the history between these two sides. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team will have had 6 days to prepare for the challenge presented by Sevilla, who are perennial modern winners of this competition following Monday's extra time victory over Copenhagen. So in Monday, United won against Copenhagen 1-0 with an extra time penalty from Bruno Fernandes, and that's how they reached the semi final. We'll have a look at the road to the semi final for both the teams in more detail. But this is how they got to the semi final, and Sevilla are a great side. They won it in 2014, 15, and 16. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his press conference confirmed that this is the third semi-final that they have been reaching. The other two are the EFL Cup and the FA Cup, and Europa League semi-final being the third semi-final. Sevilla coach, whose name I can never pronounce because I'm Indian and I can't do European names, just like European people can't do Indian names. Indian people can't do European names also. So there is a name. The Sevilla coach has said that Manchester United is the biggest club in the world. Let's look at a bit of the lineups for both these squads and what we know. We don't know a lot about Sevilla, but what do we know? We know a little bit about United. So for United, we see that we have Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Rashford, Martial, Odion Igalo, David De Gea, Jesse Lingard, Harry Maguire, Daniel James, Brandon Williams, Luke Shaw, Juan Mara, Igalo, Jesse Lingard, Daniel James, like I just mentioned, Diego Dalot, signed a contract extension till 2023. If we just go to the last match, the front three did not score against Copenhagen. It was kind of a dull match between United and Copenhagen for the quarterfinals, and it was settled by a penalty. The unbeaten run in the Premier League that United showed in the last 10 games to reach the Champions League places and finish third in the Premier League sort of has diminished, partly because Matic and Lindelof also did not play. Both of them, I think, did not play the game second leg against LSK and then the quarterfinals against Copenhagen. Both of them or they did not start against Copenhagen. They came on, so Matic and Lindelof both came on in the 78th minute, 70th minute. Luke Shaw, of course, having looked at the squads, I do feel a little bit about Diego Dalot, who has not featured a lot. Mason Greenwood, Martial, and Rashford did not score against Copenhagen. And although Martial was very good, and a Copenhagen keeper had a blinder of a game, and hence was named man of the match. So what we see here basically is the fact that if we were to predict the lineup, what would be my prediction for the lineup for the game against Sevilla? I think for the game against Sevilla, what we can say is he may go with the tried and tested. So we have Greenwood on the right, Rashford on the left, Martial in the center of the attacking front three. Then Matic is a defensive midfielder, Pogba and Fernandes as the attacking midfielders. And then on the back, you have, instead of Luke Shaw, you have Brandon Williams. You have Lindelof, who started 10 of the 11 games following COVID-19. Then we have Maguire, and then we have AWB, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Sergio Romero has started 9 of the 11 Europa League matches. DDG could feature. The main man for Sevilla is someone called Benaga. Benaga is a 32-year-old midfield player with his final season with Sevilla, and he's already signed for a Saudi Arabian club. He helped win the three-peat. He's a bit of a wild card. He's known as a wild chin for his indiscipline of the field. Went to nightclub after COVID-19, but has tested positive both times. He's had a lot of run-ins off the field, and he's not had a good disciplinary record off the field. Let us look at the road to the semi-final. The road to the semi-final. United were toppers of Group L of the Europa League semi-final, where they played 4-1, where they played 6-1-4, drew 1 and lost 1. Last game before they moved on to the round of 16. So that is again played 6-1-4, drawn 1, lost 1, goals for is 10, whereas goals against is 12, for a total points tally of 13 points. If you just look at Man United's league position in the Europa League as compared to Sevilla's league position, Sevilla had, as a matter of fact, 3 points more. United had 10 points. Sevilla had 13 points with even a higher goal difference. United had a goal difference of 8, whereas Sevilla had a goal difference of 11. Sevilla, if you look at Sevilla played 6 and won 5, lost 1. As compared to a goal difference of 8, Sevilla has a goal difference of 11, and as against the points of 13, Sevilla had a total points of 15. In Group A, they also led the Group A. In the round of 16, United played. In the round of 16 for Europa League, what happened was United played LASK, which LASK lost 0-5 home, and the second leg United won 2-1 at Old Trafford. Shakhtar Donetsk won 2-1 against Wolfsburg. And of course, United won the second leg 2-1 against LASK. And Sevilla won 2-0 against Roma in the second leg. And in the first leg, Sevilla so Sevilla won against Roma in the round of 16. They only played one leg. They didn't play both the legs. Because, yeah, that was after COVID-19. So if you look at the quarterfinals, Inter Milan played Leverkusen, United played Copenhagen, Shakhtar Donetsk played Basel, and Wolves played Sevilla. Sevilla won 1-0 against Wolves, United won 1-0 against Copenhagen, but Sevilla did not play the extra time. United played the extra time with Sevilla's game on Tuesday, whereas United's game on Monday. The other semi-final is between, of course, like I mentioned, Inter Milan and Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk won 4-1 against Basel, whereas Inter Milan won 2-1 against Leverkusen. The final is being held in Germany, and the final is next Friday, which is the 21st of August. United faced Copenhagen in the quarterfinals at Cologne. Final is 8:21, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. With the winner of the semi-final, like I mentioned, will play either Inter Milan or Shakhtar Donetsk. Transfer should be left for another podcast. Ideally, summary is that deal is not yet done, although there are rumors that the personal terms have been agreed between Jadon Sancho and United, although terms between Dortmund and United have not been agreed upon. Some Europa League stats: the highest goal scorer is from Rangers, Alfredo Morales, with 14 goals. Raul Jimenez in Wolves, from Wolves, 10 goals. Daniel Sinali, Diego Jota, again from Wolves, and Marcus Rosenberg from Malmo. Malmo being the former club of United player Ibrahimovic. Funny to see that Alfredo Morales also tops the cards with yellow cards, with 5 yellow cards to his name. As far as the prediction goes, prediction is going to be United to come and to level the score with 1-1 after going 0-1 down. and probably going to extra time with it being a very tough game. United may or may not win. I'm going for a United. I'm going for a United win in extra time. Um, or a severe win.